Hey there, Regina Andler here, and it is time for Tips and Tricks Tuesday. Today, I want to talk about tagging, and we're talking about Facebook specifically right now for tagging. So, think about all of the tags you've ever been in. Do you notice how, friends will tag you in a post and they tag your name? Or, you get those big tags, the at everyone and that kind of thing. That's what we're going to talk about today. So, a little some tips on how to effectively use tagging in your social media. Let me ask you, have you ever left a group because you just felt like you were getting tagged constantly? I have. I know I have. So that's why it's so important when you talk about tagging on Facebook, when you talk about tagging anywhere, we're going to talk specifically about the Facebook tags, but when you talk about tagging anywhere, you want to be careful. Number one, you want to make sure if you're tagging somebody specific, that you have permission to do that. So think about those posts where people tag your name. And have you ever been tagged in a post that you had nothing to do with? I have. Those posts where somebody wants to announce something and they tag your name on the post, and you're like, why are you tagging me? I have nothing to do with this. I do go in and remove those tags. And usually, if they do it more than once, that's when I block and delete them. So I just get rid of them because honestly, that's not good. It's not good, it's not ethical. You should not be tagging somebody without their permission. Or, if they're a good friend or something like that and they know you, you might want to tag them for fun or something like that. That's generally fine. Do not blindly tag somebody. That is spamming them. So that's spamming them. Remember, when you tag somebody on their personal Facebook feed, people see that you were tagged. So a lot of people will do like the people that aren't supposed to be doing this will do stuff like the crypto messages and stuff like that, the weird ones that you see that are out there. And all of a sudden you're like, somebody tagged me in this crypto post and I don't even do anything with crypto. Why am I tagged in this? They're just looking to get your attention, and they're looking to see all of your friends because all of your friends in your profile just saw that post, anybody who's looking at your stuff. That's why they do that. They do that to get more visibility. I automatically take my tags off. I only keep the tags that are actually friends. So that's when you're using your personal name as a tag. So if I tag at Regina, right? So my full Facebook handle is Regina Patty Hayes Andler because I have every name I've ever had in there so that people can find me. So if somebody puts at Regina and they're friends of mine, they'll come up and they'll tag my name. Maybe it's in a picture. It's some event that I went to. So they're tagging me in the picture for the event. When you do that, it shows up on your feed. So just be careful about tagging people and make sure you have their permission to do so. Now, let's get into the other tags. Now, these are the tags that are actually, you need to be very careful about. We're going to start with the at friends. So on your personal profile, there are some ways to tag everybody. And you could do an at friends, and it tags your friends on your personal profile. And you only want to do this sparingly, and you can only do it once a day. So all of these main at ones, the group at ones, you can only do once a day. That doesn't mean to do it every day. So if there's really something that you want all of your friends to see, do a tag at friends in your personal profile, and they will see it. Now, on all of these tags as well, you might see something. Some people may see this notification. What that means is you can turn notifications off for tagging. So if you don't want to be tagged in your Facebook settings, you can actually go in and turn off notifications so that when they do a at friends, you will be tagged because you're a friend, but you won't see it. So you're not going to see that tag come up in your notifications. So if you scroll down your notifications, you're not going to see that you were tagged in that because you're hiding notifications. Now, the next one is for your business group. So it's really for your followers of your business page, right? And it's a at followers. Same deal. It's for tagging everybody who's following you. And you may likely get that same message saying not everybody's going to see it. Some people may see this notification, some people may not. That's because they might have notifications turned off. Again, once a day and very sparingly. The next one is at highlights. So the highlight one has been a sticky point of controversial stuff lately. Why? Because people were saying that people were seeing their profile information when you didn't add highlight, or who was viewing them, and this and the other thing. I actually went out, did more research on that, and it is not true. That's been debunked. And they aren't grabbing your information. It's just highlighting everybody. It's like using the @friends. It's a highlight a post. It's to highlight something you want more people to see. So that's what the @highlight is. And it lets more people see your post. Again, all of these are the one time a day. And you definitely don't want to use each one of them once a day. You do not want to spam people on this, because remember, think about how many followers, how many friends, how many members you have in your communities. If you keep sending this stuff out, the algorithm's going to pick that up too. And you're going to get banned for spamming. So just make sure you use them sparingly. Now, the big one that everybody talks about all the time is the @everyone. Now, you use that out in your groups. Now, @everyone is a brilliant way to get important information in front of your community members. I love it. I use it. I use it maybe once a week, only when there's something really important that I want people to see. The other day, I put a post out and nobody really saw it. So I went down into the comments and I put @everyone. That is how I recommend that you use these tags, is that I don't put the @everyone in the main post. When I'm out in my group, I let the group and the algorithm organically do what it does. Because again, these @everyone, every single time I use @everyone, I can guarantee I'm losing a member in my community because somebody gets mad because I tagged them. Because when you do that in your notifications, you see that there. I'm telling people, chill. Just because you get tagged in something and it shows up in your notification doesn't mean you have to go look at it. I get tagged @everyone in groups that I'm in every single day. And I actually like it because I go through and I look and see what group is that. If they tagged an @everyone and I see that in my notifications, I'm like, oh, that's one of my more important popular groups. I want to go check out and see what they posted and see if it's information that I actually want. For other people, they just find it a nuance. They just find it that it's irritating that people are tagging them constantly. So when you use the @everyone in your group, use it sparingly. Use it for that stuff that you really want to get in front of more people. The Facebook algorithms work in wild and wonderful ways. And the thing is that when you think about those algorithms, it's like one day it's doing one thing, one day it's doing something else. It's like it's a moving target. And when you think about what you're posting in your group, you look underneath the post, it will tell you how many people saw your post. Here's how I do it. What I do is I make a post and I put it out there. So it might be an important post. So it might be a poll or a question that I really want answered. I'm doing some research and I want more people to see it. So I'll go out and I'll put the post out there and I leave it there for about 12 to 24 hours. And then I look on the bottom, see how many people saw the post. Now, if I have anything less than 10 people who have seen that post, I know the algorithm isn't showing it to people because nobody's seen it. That's when I'll go into the comments and I'll tag @everyone. And I do not just tag @everyone, I tag it with a comment. So a lot of people will just put @everyone and just let it go. I put @everyone. So for instance, if I have a poll, @everyone, hey, I could really use your feedback on the poll above. Please chime in and let me know what you think. Something like that. Something so that they know I'm engaging with them. I'm not just randomly tagging them. I'm asking them a question. I'm looking for information. I'm looking for feedback. So when you think about using all of this tagging stuff, it's great for getting in front of more people. However, it's also a method of spamming. So when you think about the groups that do it, if you're in groups that use the @everyone every single day, those are the groups that I jump out of. I don't want to be tagged every single day by your group. There is nothing that important every single day that you need to tag me in in your group. There's great information in your group. And when you have something important that I want to look at, absolutely tag at everyone so I make sure I see it. However, do not spam me. If you do, I'm gone from your group. I'm done. And again, like I said, every single time in the Business Bliss group, we actually have that. Every single time I use the at everyone, I can guarantee we're losing at least one member. So yeah, so I'm not sure. It says Facebook user there, but that was brilliant. We're going to put that up on the screen. At everyone, LOL, watch this. That's what happens. So, and remember, the admins are the only ones who can actually tag in the group. So you have to be an admin in your group or your page in order to do that. So be careful. Don't use the at tagging, the at everyone, the at highlight, the at followers. Do not use them on a regular basis. Use them sparingly. Use them with intention so that people are not thinking that you're spamming them. If they do, they're gone. They will never, ever be back. And you don't want to do that because they could be your ideal client. And basically you just irritated them and they're not coming back. They're done with you. So be careful on how you're using tagging. Strategically using it can actually be very beneficial for your groups and pages. If you want more information on how to effectively use all this stuff, we have an upcoming class that's coming up on March 18, 19, and 20th. It's called The Unicorn Factor, How to Demystify Marketing Content to Set You Apart from the Crowd. And we'll be talking about this and hashtags and how to create content and posts that get people engaged, not get them leaving your group. And much, much more. If you're interested in that, it's scrolling right in the bottom here. The Unicorn Factor, How to Demystify Marketing Content to Set You Apart from the Crowd. It's at www.theunicornfactor.com. It is a free 3-day masterclass. And I hope to see you there if you're looking for more information on how to effectively use these platforms. Okay, that's what we got for today. We'll see you next time on Tips and Tricks. Bye for now.